everybody, Jeff here with Jeff Chambers Golf Academy at the Elmwood Golf Club. I just want to help a few people out because it is that time that we're starting to get out and swing the club and get ready for golf. So a few things that I see on the range that I hopefully can help you practice a little bit better or better prepare, I just want to go through today. So if you want to know how to get some stretches in, get warmed up properly, pay attention. If you don't, we'll see you again for the next tip. But for those interested, stay tuned. Here we go. I'm going to go through a warm-up that we typically use with a lot of players just to make sure that our bodies are maximized and ready to go. So many people just get out there. I see this stretch, they take a swing, and then they go right into swinging. And it's so hard on the body and to maintain that. So I want to go through some stretches. It will take a little bit of time because I want to go through the full thing. But if you're watching this, you are interested in it. So bear with me and we're going to go through it. The first off is we're going to start with my favorite, which is jumping jacks. All my kids think I'm crazy every time I make them do jumping jacks, and parents, but serious to God, if you're serious about warming up, jumping jacks are a great way to start. So we're going to go through the exercises and away we go. So we're trying to get our cardio up and just get our heart rate pumping a little bit, and this is the easiest way to do that. And then what we're going to do is then we just standing, trying to get our bodies going, just a few knee lifts. If you're really athletic, you can get them going both at the same time. It's almost like a run, but even if you just alternate them, get the arms swinging, we want to loosen up the shoulders, that's a great thing to do too. Just loosening it up. Good, and then we're going to get some butt kicks going. Make sure you're kicking right up till you literally feel your feet kicking your butt. And again, we're just trying to get our heart rate up a little bit to warm up our bodies faster. Once you feel that making a difference, then we move on. And then what we'll do is some arm twirls. Shoulders are very important to loosen up. Get them going. Feel that stretch. Alternate directions. Yes, it might look weird when you're doing this on the range, but trust me, those that are serious want to loosen up and be serious. Good. And then the next step we'll do, we'll put our arms on our side and we're just going to reach over and stretch out our side. Back and forth. Lean into that lead leg and really feel that arm come across. You'll feel a big stretch in your side here. That's a good thing. Do that a few times. Switch sides. Everything is both sides of the body. Really try to sink down into that. Now to stretch out our back. Just arms just wide, reach across, and as you're reaching down and across, make sure you're sticking your butt straight out. Get that out there, flat back. We really got to make sure we get the lower muscles in the back loosened up. That's where most injuries occur with golfers. Do that a few more times. This is an exercise that you can do over and over and over again to feel good. Next is, you need to grab a club, doesn't matter what club, one of your irons. And you'll see a lot of players do this. It's a typical TPI warm-up exercise. Legs back and forth. Now, trying to loosen up our hips and our legs, which are a major part of the golf swing. People don't realize how important those hips are, and we want to get them activated. So a few legs, we do that for a while on one side, switch over other side. Try to get bigger and bigger. Some of you can kick high, I not so much, but try to get at least halfway up or at least to your hips, back and forth. Take your club, hold it out in front of you, now to the side. Work on the growing muscle, stretching it out. Same thing, opening up the hip flexors and getting our hips ready for action because we will, or you better be using those hips in the golf swing. Good, we'll do that a few times. Obviously, I'm a little shortened version on this, but the more you extend these exercises, the more you'll warm up. But this will definitely be enough for people to get started. Back and forth. Good. Then we'll just put the club aside, and then a few exercises. I got these from the Sean Foley Academy, so it's not my exercises, but that's what they do with their players. And obviously, we learn from the best. So first off, stand a little wider and shoulder apart. You're going to put your arm across as far as you can go, take your other arm, and then bend backwards. And you're going to really feel that. Go the other way, so right across the body. Lean down and feel that stretch. Again, all the way to the other side. Feel the stretch. Oh, I can definitely feel that. There we go. Now the same thing. You do that a few times if you could too. Then you go to the side, and then you reach backwards. Go to the other side. Good. And then back and forth. So not only front ways, but back. You can tell this is the turn from the golf. So we're working on actual things our golf swing will need to do with us. As soon as you're done that, that's a good little warm-up. My body's feeling it already. It's definitely more relaxed and ready to go. Then what I suggest is maybe starting small. So if you're just out for a session before, like if you're not doing just a practice session, because obviously that's a whole new world with random practice and how we do it, and I'll cover that as well, but we're going to just pretend that you're going out and this is for a round. So you come half an hour early, it's time to warm up, you want to take 15 minutes to do it. A tip, and this is from Graham Dillette, one of the best, right from him. How he practices is one day he'll start right from his, let's call it his 60-degree wedge, and then what he does is that in the next club it'll be a 50-degree, and then the next club he'll go to a 9-iron, and then the next one to a 7, and then to the 5. So basically he skips every club until he gets to the driver, and then finishes off with driver swings, and then heads to the golf course. The next day he'll come, he starts with the 56-degree, and then he goes to the pitching wedge, and then he goes to the 8-iron, and then the 6, same thing. So you have different clubs each day. 1, you're using all your clubs in your bag instead of just certain ones. 2, you're saving the grip so that you're not just wearing out one grip over the other and doing it that way. So I thought that was a great tip, and that comes from Graham Dillette, not myself, but all my information I grabbed from all sorts of sources that I believe are the best, and that way I present that to my players. So that would be a good way to start. So start loose, work your way up to the driver, and then you're ready to hit the golf course and go out and have some serious fun. Stay tuned for some more tips from the pro, and hopefully I can help you out. And thanks for listening, everybody, and enjoy your golf game.